Okay, we are live. Let's see if people are joining. Yes. Okay. Hi. Hi, Sajal. Hello. Okay. We have 100 people already. Good. Almost. Hi. Hi, Deepika. Hi, Nagashri. Hello. 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 Hi. Hi, everyone. Yeah, we will just wait for a couple of minutes, and then we will talk about the LinkedIn profile optimization, Naukri, resume. What we will also do in this particular live stream, uh, I will see if I can invite people and they can share their screen so that we can see what is the issue in there. If they are not getting the opportunities, we can go through their profile and suggest what can be improved. Okay, I'm not sure how it goes. This is the first time. Let's try. uh, can someone put in the comment section if I'm audible? Because I see a lot of hi, but I just want to understand. There are 300 people already. So, can someone confirm if I'm audible? Thank you, Surya. Yes, audible. Perfect. So, I have intentionally limited comment. In 1 minute, you can only comment once because I don't want people to spam the comment section. This is an important live stream. So, that's why I have, some people just spam the comment section. So, that's why I've limited it. In 1 minute, you can only comment once. Now, what I will do is I will put perfect. I will put the comment here and I will also favorite that comment. Okay. So now the link is in the comment section. If anyone wants to join, I have also highlighted that comment. So if you go to the star section, you can find that comment. And right now, I'm also showing it on the screen. Okay, this is the StreamYard link that you can see on the screen. So you can join, we can discuss about the job market, LinkedIn profile optimization, all those things which are important. Perfect. Just also try to turn on the camera so that people can also understand who is talking. Okay, we have people joining. So meanwhile, what we will do in this live stream, just to repeat, if there are new people who have joined the live stream, so we will talk about the job market. We will talk about the profile optimization. Now, some people are getting good number of calls. Some people are not getting the calls. So we will try to understand why is this happening. So for DevOps, the current job market, at least in India, is very good. You can see a lot of people um, getting jobs. Thank you, Sudhir. So we can see that a lot of people posting on LinkedIn that they got job. Some people are not getting. So let's also discuss like why is that happening? Why some people are not getting the calls? So the link is here. You can see on the screen, Ravi. Uh, it's on the screen, and if you can also go to the favorite comment, you will also find that. Okay, I'm still waiting for like a lot of people join. Let's pick up one particular thing and discuss about their scenario. So we have Babesh. I think there is some issue with the audio. So let's try someone else. Again, the link is here. You can see it on the screen. So one thing I'll tell you that, if you do not connect with the audio, you can see that you are not connected with the audio. So if you are not connected with the audio, then you cannot actually talk. Okay, let's take one of the subscribers, Naga. Okay, Naga, you are on mute. If you want to talk anything.
Yeah. Hi, Abhi. Hi, bro.
Hello.
Hello. Actually, I have joined with my. Yeah.
Just 1 second. I think there is some audio issue. Just give me a second. Perfect. Yeah. Now can you hear me?
Yes, bro. I can hear you now.
Okay. Yeah. So Naga, tell me, what do you do? How do you find the current job market? And
Okay.
if you have any questions specific to the job market, and you can also share your profile, right? You have 5 minutes. You can share your profile, and we can also discuss on that.
Yeah, sure, sure. Thank you. Actually, I'm trying to get a job in the DevOps. I have 5 years of experience.
Hmm.
Every week I'm getting only single call. I'm not getting much calls.
Okay.
I need
Like,
your
can
suggestion.
you tell us
Right.
where are you from, right?
Okay. Currently, I'm in Bangalore. Working in one of the MNC company.
Okay, you are in Bangalore. You are in which
Yes.
profile?
AWS DevOps.
You are already a DevOps engineer.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are trying to switch to a different company on which profile? Again, you are trying to switch on AWS.
Yes. I'm switching the AWS DevOps only. So
Okay,
currently we did not use it the AWS cloud. Now I have learned that cloud, and I'm trying to switching on cloud plus DevOps tools.
okay. So how do you apply? Like, do you apply from LinkedIn, Naukri, or
Yes,
uh,
yes. I am applying on Naukri and as well
okay?
LinkedIn. In Naukri, every day I'm applying like almost 20 plus jobs.
Can you show us your Naukri profile,
Mhm.
or like, so that we can understand like what is missing in your profile?
Okay. So I'll join the phone. Is it possible to share screen in mobile? On my settings.
I'm not sure if it is possible. You can try. Like, if someone wants to share their screen, you can also like hide the details if you are like, if you want to hide any specific thing. uh, I think you can share your LinkedIn profile. It doesn't have any important information, I believe. Like, it should not have your
Yes,
personal information.
mhm. I'm trying to share it, but it's not allowing on mobile. I'm sorry about that. My bad.
Okay. Okay, Naga, we will try again. Probably you can try from your laptop, right?
Oh, okay. Will do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. uh, let's try another one. Okay, let's see if we can. If Vijay, hi Vijay.
Hello, hello,
Hello.
hello. Is my voice is audible?
Yeah, you are audible. Can you like tell us what is your where are you from? How many years of experience you have, and what are you
Yes,
trying
sir.
to switch?
Yes, sir. So I am a fresher as Abhishek. I am graduated from computer science engineering, recent grad this month. I'm looking for a fresher DevOps role, but it is
Okay.
very difficult in the current market to get a job as a fresher DevOps.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, yes. If you are a fresher, it's not easy because the current job market is also not good for the freshers. But I will tell you, it's not impossible. Okay. Recently, also, I've done a fresher DevOps podcast where I've invited
Yes.
6 freshers who got into the DevOps roles. Two of them are interns and four of them are full time. So no, it's not impossible. You can definitely do it. So one thing that I'll tell you is, uh, try to be active on the LinkedIn platform. You know, uh, I was explaining about learning in public, right? So
Yes. Yes.
what you can do is basically you can try to share your learnings so that you don't have to reach the recruiters. Recruiters can actually reach out to you. Okay. So
Mm.
you can share the projects that you are building, like your personal projects that you are building, or anything that you are learning from the sources, and what did you learn from that, what are the challenges that you have faced, and probably you can explain with an architecture diagram what you have implemented. So that is one thing. Second thing is, as a fresher, I will recommend you to be active in the communities, especially for the freshers. It is important. If you are active in the community, then you will get some referrals. Other people in the community, they might have openings in their organization. So that is another place where I see lot of freshers getting the opportunities.
Mm. Yes,
Okay.
Abhishek, I want to ask one thing. Like, as a fresher, if you show projects like Jenkins, implementing Jenkins CI/CD pipeline and cost optimization projects, these projects will be sufficient to prove ourselves in the interview or any job that we are applying for.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, someone is asking what does active in the community means. Ravi is asking this question. Active in the community means, like, there are some community groups such as you have CNCF community group, you have AWS community group, where a lot of people, it's just like, your community, regular communities that you have. So you have hundreds of people in that community, your local, like let's say you're in Bangalore, you will have hundreds and thousands of DevOps engineers in Bangalore active in that community. So once you engage in the community, you will get to know those people directly. You will get to understand if they have any opportunities in their organization. And if you can prove your skills, they can probably refer you in their organization. So, Ravi, that is what I mean by being active in the community. Yeah, that project should be good, definitely. But it is important that you implement those projects and you try to showcase them. Like if you just put them in the resume, let's say, okay, again your resume has to be shortlisted, it has to reach the recruiter. Instead, what you can do is basically you can, that's what I was talking about, learn in public, showcase your
Okay.
skills in public.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Abhishek.
Okay, let me add Abhilash. So, what I'm doing is I'm inviting people who have their camera turned on, because you can also engage with them, understand uh, what actually they are trying to convey. Yeah, please, Abhilash, go ahead.
Hi,
Hi.
hi Abhishek. I'm very excited to talk with you. So my name is Abhilash. I completed B Industrial Engineering and Management in 2012. So after that, I joined in Aquarel, India, and
Okay.
some other companies also. Total, I have 10 years of experience in industrial engineering and management field. There, I was taking care of all the new softwares and automation projects in the manufacturing field. So
Okay.
that leads me into DevOps roles. Actually, now I am switching into DevOps jobs and all. And also, I
Okay.
completed some certification course, DevOps and all. Okay, but now, and I updated in resume and Naukri and LinkedIn also. I
Hmm.
mentioned 10 years of experience in industrial engineering, and also I am aspiring to DevOps engineering.
Okay.
So many recruiters, they will call me and they will ask about me about what are the experience. Then they will step back to you're not experienced in DevOps. This is the things
Good.
happening every day.
So
That is the
So
thing.
you are getting the calls from the recruiters, right?
Definitely, I'm getting calls each day. Means every day I'm getting around 2 to 3 calls. But
Okay.
I think maybe something I missed in resume also. Maybe if you
No, that's
could
fine.
please you can see.
See, at least the first thing is good. Like you are getting the calls. So
Yeah,
you are applying through LinkedIn or Naukri.
both I'm applying. Every day I'm applying with LinkedIn and Naukri also.
Oh, okay, let me tell you one thing. See, this is a common scenario. Like lot of people have this question that if they switch the streams, like from industrial experience, non-IT experience to the IT experience, so definitely recruiters will have that negative sign that you
Yeah,
don't have past experience in the DevOps. So
correct.
what you can do, one, if you have internal position, you can try. Many people don't have that chance. Like internally, you will not have that chance, right?
Yeah,
Second, from the learnings that you have, like learning from our channel, learning from other sources, what you can do is you can showcase experience. You can define those projects in the resume, okay,
yeah.
and you can put those projects in the resume showcasing that couple of years experience that you have in the DevOps field.
Okay.
Okay,
So that
so
I can show experience in that.
no, when the recruiter asks you, like let's say
Yeah,
your profile got shortlisted, so you can
yeah.
explain the recruiter like from past 1 year, 2 years, I am implementing DevOps by myself. Okay,
Okay,
I'm doing some
okay,
projects. Okay, I'm
okay,
doing some projects, and from these projects, I have gained these experience. So if you can schedule the interview, I have that skills to clear the interview.
okay, okay. That
Okay,
thing.
so obviously, like if you have 10 years of experience, you are coming from a different background. Uh, you say 0 years of experience in DevOps, no recruiter will be interested in hiring you, right? Because there are
Yeah,
other people in
definitely.
the market. There are other people in the market. Why should you
Yeah,
be the right one for them?
definitely. So first I'm trying with the honest, then I can prove myself, right? That's
Yeah.
it.
So see, you can be honest. Even
Yeah,
at this point, you can be honest and you can clearly explain that this is the project that I have done. So from past
okay.
1 year, I have learned
Yeah,
DevOps, or right now I'm comfortable in DevOps. I have implemented this. Okay. If you have
yes,
any freelancing experience, you can also show that. There is no problem.
yeah, okay,
So you can do some freelancing work on the other websites. You can show that as experience, or you can put some projects and you can showcase that as experience like that.
okay, Abhishek. Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Can
focus on the resume part because you are getting good enough calls. So focus on the calls.
yeah, once can you see my profile in LinkedIn if you want, please?
Yeah,
Any
sure.
suggestions from you?
Like
If you want, I'll share.
you're already getting the interview calls, right? So there is
Yeah,
no problem with the LinkedIn
but
profile.
anything I forgot to mention in that, maybe.
Okay, you can put that in the uh, like you can send a private chat. There is a private chat, right? So you can
Yeah,
send that to me. Once I cover these people, right, I will try to look at your LinkedIn profile.
yeah, okay. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you
Thank
for
you,
this
Abhilal.
opportunity, Abhishek. Thank you very much.
Hey, hi Rakesh.
Yeah, hi, Abhishek. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, doing good.
Yeah, there is one question here. Sir, are these jobs
Yeah.
available for Azure AWS admin? Can we grow in that? So Rohit is asking this question. Let me tell you, Rohit, the admin jobs. So some institutes, some consultancies might tell you that admin jobs are easy. They don't have coding. They don't have any, difficult things. So many of them might tell you, but trust me, if you go to those jobs, also there is a problem that that profile gets obsolete soon. AWS admin, it is easily replaceable. So do not go for such things. Go for AWS DevOps, go for Azure DevOps or Cloud Engineer, DevOps Engineer. Perfect. Yeah, Rakesh, please tell me your question.
Yeah, Abhishek. Actually, I'm from Warangal district, and I've gone through your channel, and you are also from the same district, I think. So.
Yeah,
Yeah,
awesome.
I have gone through your channel. Actually, I have completed my graduation in 2022 itself, and I had
There is some noise. Yeah,
and
please.
yeah, and I had an experience in healthcare for nearly 2 years. And recently, I was resigned from that due to some health issues. As it is a US service, we need to work in night shift. So in that scenario, I gone through your channel and I have seen some zero to zero courses, nearly 12 videos, and in AWS, I have seen around 5 to 6 videos,
Yeah.
and I'm continuing it. Yeah, and I had doubt like I'm from a degree background. I'm from BCom General. Is there any chance of having a opportunity for for a fresher of opportunity for the degree background?
Okay. I got your question. In the healthcare background, what were you doing? Support role?
I work, no, actually I worked as an account receivable. I mean, we
Sorry?
were used to sort out the claim account receivable, AR dollar.
Okay, got it. Got it. Non-IT role, basically.
Yeah, yeah, it's a non-IT.
Okay, got it.
And
You can go on to I will explain. Okay. So, see, basically, I got your question. A lot of people might have this thing as well. So, you are actually coming from non-IT background. You are working in the healthcare domain. You have resigned. You are coming from the degree background. So, let's split this into two questions. One is from the degree background, can you enter into the IT market or DevOps market? Obviously, yes. There is no concern at all because it's a valid degree. So people take it. A lot of people from BCom, a lot of people from MCA, a lot of people transitioned and it is quite possible. Second question, non-IT background to IT. So see, one thing that I'll tell you, in your case, it will take time. Okay. Rakesh, it is not a cakewalk path because a lot of recruiters, when they see that you have a career gap and you are coming from a different background altogether, so again recruiters might not prefer, but definitely there are a lot of startups, okay, who don't consider all of these things. And if you try to showcase your skills on the LinkedIn platform, your learnings, so recruiters will reach out to you. If you are approaching the recruiters, then the chances are less. But if your profile is shortlisted by the recruiters, they will at least call you, they will have a discussion with you. There you can actually tell them that, I have learned these things, or, you can explain the understanding of DevOps that you have, and that will give you more chances rather than you applying. Of course, you should also do that. But if you try to be active, the second option will be much better for you. Yeah, let me unmute you. Sorry.
yeah,
Can't
okay.
unmute. Okay. Hmm. Please go ahead.
Yeah, yeah, Blush, and I need some suggestions like how to build a resume and how to upload the profile. I mean, how to update the profile
Sure.
and what were the platforms to update the profiles.
Sure. I will cover that in,
And do
in
I
this
need?
video.
Yeah. Can you mention these healthcare experience in that resume?
Definitely. See, do not discount your experience because any experience that you have will be valid. So even if you have healthcare domain, complete non-IT background, definitely put that in your resume. Do not go as a fresher. Okay. So what you need to do is basically, uh, I will explain how to create the LinkedIn profile towards the end of the live stream. I will show the techniques for the LinkedIn optimization and how you can be active on the platform. So try to watch that. Thanks, Rakesh.
Yeah, thank you.
Oops. Sorry. Let's go to the next one. Yeah, coming to you, Jitendra. You are next.
Yeah. Hi, Abhishek.
Hi.
Currently, yeah, myself, Jinendra. I am from Rajasthan. I'm currently working in Hyderabad on Accenture. Basically, I have total 7+ years of experience, and 3.5-4 years on the DevOps part, where I am working on the Jenkins, I'm working on the Kubernetes, Dockers, then Helms, and everything. All most probably, and I have a knowledge on Terraforms, GitLab, how the integration, how the CI/CD pipeline works, and everything. But the problem is that I am not getting any interview call. I am trying. The problem, like what I am facing, like currently I'm going with the Python, like what I am thinking, I don't know exactly, because see, I haven't worked on the Python part, I don't know scripting part, it's completely new for me. So due to might be that reason will be I'm not getting the interview. But how you can we help me for related to the LinkedIn part or the something CV where I can put some more things on that?
See, one thing, if you're not getting the interview calls, okay, others are getting the calls. If you are not getting the calls, what can be the issue? Let's try to understand that. Okay,
Yeah.
you have genuine experience also. And one thing, recruiters are not finding your profile. Okay, so for that, what you can do? So you were talking about the LinkedIn profile, right? What can you add in the LinkedIn profile? How
I took
about,
the subscription also.
sorry?
LinkedIn premium subscription. I took premium
Uh,
subscription.
that doesn't matter.
Okay.
Okay, LinkedIn Premium is nowhere related to recruiters finding your profile. Okay,
Okay.
at least as far as I know. So
Okay.
your profile optimization comes with, if someone goes to LinkedIn, assume I'm a recruiter. Okay, I'm going to LinkedIn and I want a candidate 2 years of experience having knowledge on Kubernetes. Okay, I need to find your profile. That's the whole game, right? Okay, if
Okay.
you're going to Instagram or if you're going to YouTube and if you search for DevOps videos, you will get hundreds of DevOps videos, but there are some thousands of channels. Okay, so that is called channel optimization. In our case, we are talking about profile optimization. Same thing. Okay, if recruiters find your profile, they will reach out to you. Whoever recruiter finds the profile, they will get the message from the recruiters. Okay, now how does that thing work? End of the day, you need to have the right skills. Okay, the most required and the common skills, and you need to elaborate those skills. Okay,
Okay.
if you look at my LinkedIn profile, for example, okay,
Okay.
or if you look at any LinkedIn profile that has better optimization, what they do different is, they'll not add a point called Kubernetes. They'll try to explain, like we were talking about cost optimization. So they add a point in their experience section. In your current company, in the experience section, you can add that, I have demonstrated cost optimization in my previous company where I have reduced the cost XYZ. Okay, I have used Python for performing automation of a particular activity. Okay, I've used Jenkins to implement CI/CD, which helped developers, DevOps engineers, etc. So this is called profile optimization. That's it.
So
Okay,
where to mention all these sentences in the CV or where in the LinkedIn part? If you
in the
tell me,
LinkedIn
if
part, in the LinkedIn
where
part,
like there is a
uh,
profile where you description of
you
that.
can you share your screen? Just try
Yeah,
if
I'll
it is
share.
possible.
Yeah, I'll share. I'll share my screen.
Yeah.
Okay. This is my if you can see. One sec. Right. Okay. One sec. I'll show you. Can you see my screen? I think so. LinkedIn part. Okay. I'll share. Can you see my screen now? Hello. Okay. Can you see my
Yeah,
screen? Yeah.
yeah, I can
Okay.
see your screen. Go to
Yeah.
the profile section. Let's see.
Yeah. One sec.
Click on your, yeah. Okay, so go to the top. Let's see from the start. Okay, you have mentioned DevOps Engineer at the rate Accenture, and you have also mentioned CKA, which is good. First thing, your profile is not verified. Try to verify your profile. Okay,
Okay.
it, it improves a lot of chances. Now scroll
Okay.
down. Okay, scroll down further. I want to go to your experience section. Yeah, in the about section, can you edit that? See, this is what I was talking about. You have mentioned exactly the format of your CV, right?
Okay.
This must be the
Okay.
tabular format of your CV. This doesn't work.
Okay.
Okay. So you have just mentioned the keywords. This is what I was talking about. So you said
Okay.
Kubernetes. You said recruiter might find your profile, but they will not understand anything that you have done. Okay.
Okay.
If I am a recruiter, or even if you are a recruiter, you will not go with this profile. You will say,
Okay.
let me find another profile.
Okay.
Okay. Again, scroll down. Yeah. Go to one of the experience. Let's say go to the tech lead thing.
Yeah.
Edit. Yeah. Edit the tech lead. Scroll down. Scroll down. There is nothing in the description, which is,
Okay.
this is a big minus.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
Like go to any person, like go to my profile, see that particular section. You will find
Okay.
it completely filled.
Perfect.
What
And
you got it right?
yeah, I got it. I got it. I need to fill all these forms. Like I keep all. I thought like is like main section is the main part. Okay. The
No.
filters are okay. I need to add there also. Understood the points.
So this is called as LinkedIn optimization. Okay. People talk
Okay.
about optimizing LinkedIn profile, right? So
Okay.
I can even explain in simple words. Whoever is watching this, you can stop sharing. Okay.
Okay. One more thing. One more thing. Like, how can I get all this? Like, if I want to more elaborate on the sentence, this Chat GPT is an option, but like
No.
according to
Write
the
your own.
technical stuff.
Like,
Okay.
why don't you spend 2 days, spend 3 days, and write it by
Okay.
yourself? Like, what do you know in Python?
Okay.
Okay. If you don't know, let's say you don't know Python. Okay.
Okay.
But Python is trending. Go to the channel.
Okay.
There is a Python for DevOps playlist. There you have projects in Python. How
Okay.
DevOps engineers use Python. You have
No.
videos on that.
Okay. I'll go with that. I'm going with that. The problem is that again they will ask me in the interview if
Yeah.
that.
See, okay, you can stop sharing the profile.
Yeah.
We
And
can.
one more thing about the Naukri part, I was just asking like if I need to update anything in the Naukri part or something, the
Same
same
thing.
part I same
Same
thing.
thing.
Okay. Perfect.
Right?
Okay. Perfect.
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 Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Sorry. Thank you.
Okay, before I take another subscriber, what I was telling here is that, you know, Jitendra's last question was, if I add that in the resume, recruiter will ask me. Obviously, recruiter will ask because you have mentioned that in the resume. So that's why I'm telling you, add in the resume, also prepare for that. Okay. So, Kshitij, you're on mute, Kshitij.
Yeah, hi Abhishek. It's a pleasure.
Hi.
Yeah, I had one doubt. Like, I got interviewed for one DevOps role, but in the final round, like after clear, like I don't know if I've cleared it or not till now. But they are like asking if I can work in testing domain because I have some previous experience in testing. So, like, is it should I join the company or like?
No, see, first thing is, okay, at least they are honest. Okay, at least they were honest. They told you that, they have some work related to testing. So it can be two things. One is they might have liked your profile. I mean, they might have liked you when they were interviewing for DevOps position. They might have felt that, okay, your experience in DevOps is not enough for them, but they still like your candidature. They like you, so they might thought that, okay, let me take Kshitij and put in the testing role. Okay. Now it totally depends on you. They have openly said that uh, they will put you in the testing role. So if you are interested, and if you feel that after going to that company, you can also ask them that once I join the company, if I prove my skills, later will you put me in the DevOps team or not? Okay. So be vocal. There is no problem. Recruiters are there to answer your questions. You can directly ask the recruiters, uh, can you schedule a call with the manager? I just want to talk once and understand that in future, is there a chance for me to move to the DevOps team? If you assure me, I will join your company. Sorry. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, sorry, not a doubt. Like, can you accept the connection on LinkedIn? I'd
Okay,
sent
sure.
it. It is
Sure, sure.
Shitish Kumar.
Thanks, Shidej. Bye.
Thank you, Abhishek.
Hi, Vamshi.
Yeah, hi Kshitij. This is Vanshul, and I
Yeah.
think I have no doubts. I have just appreciation regarding, I just want to thank you in terms of the courses you are making and regarding Azure, AWS. So currently, just to give you a background, I'm currently working with Adobe as a software engineer too, and mostly taking care of all the DevOps activities. And like I switched, earlier I was working in the automation domain, automation engineer. My first company was that, and then I switched to DevOps. Seeing your videos only.
Oh,
So
nice.
just a thank you. I wanted to do personally in those streams. So thanks for that, and I'm like really eagerly waiting for your further courses in terms of ML ops or no further courses which you will be making. Yeah. So yeah,
Definitely.
thanks.
Thanks, Vanshul. Adobe is a good company, and I hope that we'll be doing great there.
Yeah, so thanks.
Thanks, Vanshul. Bye. Hey, Vishal. Vishal, you're on mute, but it says you're on mute, but we can't hear you. No, still I can't hear you. Okay. Meanwhile, there is a question from Arya. Can you please share few? Can you please share me in Telegram few communities? Okay, can share, but it's very simple. Just go to LinkedIn. Let's say you're in Pune. Just search for AWS user group Pune. If you're in Hyderabad, search for AWS or CNCF user group Hyderabad. You will get it. Vishal, I'll definitely come back to you. Meanwhile, Sweta. Yeah, you're on mute, Sweta.
Yeah, hi Abhishek. Thank you for accepting my request. I have like 1 year of DevOps experience, but in total I have like 3 years of experience. Currently, I'm located in United States, Austin. There are a lot of people here, in US is following your videos. I think
Okay.
my questions will help them too a lot. Thank you for accepting our request, and thank you for organizing the live at this time. I know that it's around like odd time in India, but thank you for
Yeah.
doing the live so that like people all over the world can access your suggestions and everything. I have like a few questions, Abhishek. I'm just looking for a new role in the DevOps. I have pretty good experience with AWS and Azure with a few DevOps tools, but I'm not getting any interview calls here. I'm not sure whether it is because of the market or because of my profile. And apart from that, I've like few questions. Like if we apply for any position, for example, for a single task, for single task there are multiple tools that we can use in DevOps, right? Like few requirements are asking for the few tools, and few requirements are asking for the other tools to do the same task. So I mean, it's difficult for a 3 years, 1 year experienced DevOps person to cover all those tools. So if you can suggest me or guide me like how I can improve in that area, and in my LinkedIn too, that will help me a lot, Abhishek.
Okay. Yeah, I got it. Okay, so first thing, obviously the job market in US is not completely up to speed. I think it's open, everyone knows it. Okay, but that doesn't mean to say that you know you are not getting the calls because of the job market. Okay, definitely it's a thing that impacts, but is your profile good enough? That is the question, right? We should also question that. Before this, I'm not sure if you followed. I was looking at one person's LinkedIn profile, right? They have shared the screen.
Mm.
That profile I mean, I'm not pointing out anyone, but with that profile, it is impossible to get the calls on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Okay, because it has all the red flags.
Mm.
The description was not mentioned. Previous experience was not highlighted with what they have done. So first thing, verify that. Okay, like if you want to share the screen, we can also see
Yeah,
that.
I'll
Otherwise,
share my screen because in my LinkedIn, like whatever the points you've said, I think I filled up everything. But I'm not sure why I'm not getting any calls. If you just give me a minute so that I can share my screen, that way, like you can better guide
yeah,
me.
yeah, we can see. Sure.
Thank you. Are you able to see my screen, Abhishek?
Yeah.
This is my profile section.
Okay. Can you scroll down?
Yeah, sure. So this is about me.
Okay, please stop there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I mean, about section definitely looks good. Can you scroll?
I've added my resume too here.
It's nice.
And then yeah, this is how like I've mentioned few points.
See, you can definitely improve that. Okay,
Okay.
honestly,
Mm-hmm.
right? Okay, you have mentioned CI/CD, Kubernetes, and Terraform. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
roughly, I can see that. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Try to add more things like at this point of time in
Mm-hmm.
the DevOps. People
Mm-hmm.
are also looking for scripting through Python.
Python.
Okay,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
you can add couple of more points which will increase definitely the chances. Okay,
Okay. Sure.
your
Yeah.
profile is looking good, but
Mm.
there are chances where you can improve, like you can add points related to Python. Okay,
Okay.
you can add
Okay.
points which talks about any cloud experience that you have.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know much. Did
Yeah,
you add?
I've added like in few other things like here I added my Amazon AWS cloud related experience. Yeah, I'll definitely add more points related to that here in
Yeah.
my experience section. I mean, this is the resume I have. They said that I'm not sure like the resume should be in one page itself, or like is this a myth? Because I have heard from so many people here from the US that if the resume is like one page, there might be a chances of getting the interview. So that is the reason why I compiled all my points and just keep most important points in my resume. I'm not sure
No,
whether you're.
see that is only because
Mm-hmm.
if your resume is in one page, it is
Mm-hmm.
easy to read. Okay,
Okay.
that's the only thing. There is no other thing. Like no
Mm.
recruiter will say that, okay, I like your profile because you have a resume in one page.
Yeah.
That's not at all a criteria.
Okay.
So if in one page you are making it difficult for me to read, again
Mm-hmm.
it's not a good thing, right? So
Yeah.
try to put that in a single page because it's easy to read. Otherwise,
Mm-hmm.
you can go to 2 pages, no problem. Okay,
Okay. Sure.
but again, do not extend it to 3 pages, 4 pages. That okay.
Okay. Sure. For sure. Yeah. And about my second question, Abhishek, like the tools, like there are multiple tools that for the single task, for example, let's take like infrastructure as a code. Some companies, some projects are using, for example, ARM. Some are using CloudFormation, where some are using Terraform itself. As a person having like 1 year of experience doesn't cover all this kind of services, right? For just single task, a single thing. So like how can we be so presentable and convince them that if they are asking for example, if they are asking for ARM, but I have cloud formation experience, so how can I convince them that this is the same kind of tool, but the tool do the same but in a different way. How to convince them? Because here what I am experiencing is most of the people are preferring the persons who have actual experience on the tools that they are looking for.
Mhm. Yeah. So see, one thing is, if they are already reaching out to you, Okay, that itself means that they know that you have experience in a similar tool. Okay, still they are reaching out to you, so you can explain them that I did not get an opportunity to work on, definitely in DevOps you will not get opportunity to work on all the tools. Okay, explain the fundamentals, tell them that what you have done with, let's say they're asking about ARM. Okay, you can explain what you have done with Terraform and how you can learn ARM if given a chance. That's it.
Okay, sure. Yeah. Thank you,
Okay.
Abhishek. I have like these points in mind. Thank you so much for sharing your insights.
Thanks, Veda. Bye. Nice talking to you. Bye. Okay, let's try Vishal if we can hear you. No, no luck yet. Okay, Teja. Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Teja.
Yeah, so excited. So I'm Sajida, right now working as a DevOps engineer. So
Oh,
recently, 1 month ago, I started as a DevOps engineer, and I think you are the one person who's been throughout my journey. I have gone through many YouTube channels when I was learning DevOps, but I think you are the only person who remained constantly and
thank you.
getting to learn a lot from your videos. So my question is like,
Yeah.
as I have joined into the role and I am currently working.
Okay.
So right now I am focusing on AWS certifications. So
Mm-hmm.
first with the practitioner and then with the solutions architect. So in spite of going through all the AWS course videos that are present in the channel, so I'm not getting the sufficient confidence for
Mm-hmm.
giving an attempt. So
Mm-hmm.
what can be the things that can I can take care of so
Got it.
that I can be confident?
Got it. Okay. So I'll simply tell you one thing. Like, you are following everything, you're doing
Yes.
good, you're not feeling confident. So to
Yes.
feel confident, I'll tell you one thing. Just, you know, watch anything. Like, I have recently implemented Go end-to-end project, right? There is a
Mm.
project called DevOpsify where I
Yes.
have shown how to implement end-to-end for a Golang application, right from
Mm.
containerization to the Helm chart creation to CI/CD to deployment using Argo. Okay, now watch that video, understand the concept, do it for something else. Okay,
Okay.
don't do it
Mm.
for the same. Like, initially you can do for the project that I have shown.
Mm.
Then there are thousands of projects on the internet, right?
Okay.
So
Mm.
what
Yes.
you can do is you can pick up one of the project. I have also I've also shared few example projects. Go to
Mm.
GitHub. Okay, go to GitHub, search for Golang example application. You will find
Okay.
a lot of examples. Take
Mm.
that and start doing it by yourself. Okay,
Understood. Mm.
honestly you will fail a lot of times, uh, because you are doing it for the first time on that project. Okay, you will have a lot of unknowns on that, but eventually, by fixing each and everything, you will gain confidence. That is
Mm.
the power of practical learning.
Understood.
Okay,
Yes.
so you will gain the practical experience only if you do the hands on, and then you will feel confident. Then you can
Understood.
attend the interviews, no other way.
Okay. Understood.
Right.
So thank you, Abhishek.
Perfect. Perfect, Teja. Thanks. Before I take the next one, just give me a second. I think there is no charging in the laptop. I'll quickly pull the charger. So please wait for a minute. Okay, I'm back. One more second. Okay. Uh, let's go with Swapnil. Hi. Swapnil, you are on mute.
Yeah, hi Abhishek, how are you?
I'm good. Great, Swapnil. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. Abhishek, I've been following your videos, the DevOps Zero to Hero, and
Perfect.
I'm working in TCS presently. So I have a total of 9 years of experience, and I'm a non-IT guy. So I'm trying to learn DevOps. So previously I already done with DevOps course from other source,
Okay.
but I had a gap actually.
Got it.
So my question is, Abhishek. I'm following your course in DevOps Zero to Hero. There are like uh, courses where you mentioned that shell scripting, Python, and
Hmm.
the Linux.
Hmm.
I mean, full courses. So I'm a bit confused that in between your videos, do we need to continue to learn full shell scripting first itself, or else first we need to go with the day by day DevOps course, and after that we come to shell scripting
Yeah.
and I
See,
mean full courses?
yeah, wherever it is required, I have mentioned. For example, if you're talking about shell scripting, let's say, okay, for the
Yes,
shell scripting, I have clearly mentioned that after day 6, I guess, you need to watch
yes,
a couple of shell videos and then come back to the day 7, day 8 video of shell scripting, right? And
correct.
otherwise, you can you can honestly follow the flow of the DevOps Zero to Hero series. Okay, whatever
Okay.
is mentioned, just follow in the same order. Let's say you are learning Terraform from that series. Okay, in
Okay.
the DevOps Zero to Hero, I will introduce you to the basics of Terraform. Once you complete that, you can again go with the Terraform playlist, but you don't have to deviate.
Okay. We can go day by day, and after completing the full course, you can just go back to the full courses,
Exactly.
shell scripting,
Exactly.
Terraform, Python.
Exactly. Exactly. Because
Okay.
DevOps Zero will cover the fundamentals.
Okay. And one more question, Abhishek. The thing is, I mean, this question may be asked by many people, but I have this question. I tried to reach you in that YouTube also, but I think you were busy, so we can understand that. Uh, so the thing is, for example, I'm working in TCS, so I work at I'm in the location Adibatla, so I travel a lot from my location actually. Okay, so when I go there and come back to home, so what is the exact time? For example, I'm completely not to DevOps, so if I
Hmm.
want to learn and I want to practice everything, so is it like depends like or it's how much time I need to spend actually?
Got it. Got it. Got it. So see, it will take like at least 3 to 4 months for sure. Okay, and then it depends on you. Like 3 to 4 months
Okay.
for everyone. Then some people might learn things slow, some people might learn things fast. But the best is 3 to 4 months. Above that, it depends on you, like how much time you are spending per day, per particular day. So I would say 3 to 4 months.
Okay, okay, Abhishek, and thank you so much as you're helping everyone in achieving their dreams in DevOps, and I would appreciate that. And thank you so much for giving the opportunity for me.
Thanks, Ali. Sorry. Thank you,
Yeah,
Swapnil. Bye.
yeah, thank you, Abhishek, and good night.
Hello.
Okay, we will
Hi.
try one more time,
Am I
Vishal.
audible? Am I
Yeah,
audible?
you're audible. Perfect.
Thank God. Thank God. Okay. Abhishek, big fan of yours, man. I love you. Your
Thank
AWS
you.
videos are super awesome, and your DevOps videos are also truly awesome. It resonates with my experience, actually, I would say.
Oh,
And I
nice.
really appreciate you made Docker and Kubernetes videos. It's really wonderful. The only issue I am having is I have cocktail of experience right now with me, and I'm into incident management right now. So
Hmm.
I involve multiple team members from different teams, be it cloud, be it Kubernetes team, be it Dynatrace and all. So how can I use your study materials to get into this DevOps role as incident manager or uh, as a DevOps
Perfect.
lead or something like that?
Perfect. See, you have 10 years experience.
14 years experience.
14 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, see, I'll tell you one thing. What you can do is try to understand where you can improve the existing organization process. For example, uh, if you are learning CI/CD from the channel, okay, you
Yeah.
can
Mhm.
you can just see what is the missing gap in your organization. Okay, or you can first find out the problem that you have in your organization. Okay, and then search for the solution to that problem. You might see that your company might not be doing cost optimization, let's say. Okay, pick that as a problem. Okay,
Um,
try to see how you can solve that problem. For example, if you are not using Kubernetes efficient, okay, uh, how you can improve your branching strategy to use one Kubernetes cluster efficiently for that complete project. Okay, or you can just verify if you are using the resources of your servers, clusters completely or not. Okay,
Okay, but the issue is that I'm just driving a major incident call, like incidents which are very major, of high priority, which creates a very high outage. So I'm driving the call. I'm just driving the call. I'm
got
not working on the technical aspects of it.
it, got it.
So I'm just
So,
involving the team
perfect.
members in that.
Okay, for the incident management itself, let's say I'm in your position. Okay, uh,
Mm-hmm.
assume
Mm-hmm.
I'm in your position. How can I add anything to the current position that I'm in? You are doing incident management. Okay,
Mm-hmm. Right.
so can you automate anything in that? Like, for example, you are using ServiceNow for incident management, just as an
Mm-hmm.
example. Okay, so ServiceNow has APIs. Okay, using Python, okay, or using shell scripting, can I automate a incident creation? Okay, can I automate, let's say, the manual process where multiple vendors, okay, you might have multiple stakeholders who are getting on a call during incident management. Can you automate anything in that? I'll start from that particular point.
Okay, but how can I automate? Because I'm working for a banking firm, right? So I don't have the complete access. I have very limited access, I would say, and I
No,
am
no,
acting as an incident manager, as a point of contact for major incidents, which
mm.
creates an outage in particular application
No, no.
of
See the
VM.
see the APIs will be open. It doesn't matter. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, okay. So if you have access to the service now or any
Mm-hmm.
platform that you're using for incident management, that means you already have access to it. Okay. If you can create a ticket, you can also create that ticket through programming. Okay. Through the APIs, you can definitely do it. I'm not saying you to take that path. I'm just giving you a suggestion. Okay, what you can do. At least that can be your first step to move from that manual thing of service management to step into the world of automation where you can automate something.
Okay, if I study that AWS videos which I have from zero to hero, will that have any impact on my career growth as a roadmap?
Yeah, definitely. Like if you learn, let's say, AWS DevOps series that we have on
Mm-hmm.
the channel. Okay, so what you can do is you can learn about the serverless functions. You can learn about like even in that I covered incident management and monitoring. So you can understand how incident management and monitoring is done on AWS platform. So that can be a good step. And
Okay.
your future I can see is you can go towards monitoring, go towards all that.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Vishal.
Abhishek.
Hi, Amol. Thanks for that.
Hi, Abhishek. It's Amol
Hi.
here.
Yeah. Hi, Amol.
Uh, yeah. First of all, I mean, you are doing an amazing job.
Thank you.
I would like to see that. I mean, you have wonderful guitar at back of your stage, and yeah, definitely. Just I want to say you one thing that I have 15 years of experience in IT world. I started my career from 2008, and I work in National Stock Exchange and other MNCs. But the thing is that Abhishek, I have 2 3 major queries that I've seen that about the market, how the market goes on. I have my colleagues who are working in India and outside in India also. I mean, part of the other part of the world. There are many friends who are working in US and UK. But now when I'm an immediate joiner now, so definitely, as an interviewer, they're expecting from my side as an senior
Yeah.
DevOps engineer or as a architect level of things. Now the question is that I have done a lot of practical stuff, right? The setups and all that thing, but they still expect from their point of view, because they, when they see my profile, right, so they understand that okay, this guy has worked more than around about 10 plus or 12 plus years of
Amol,
experience.
Amol,
Yeah.
Amol, your voice is breaking. Can you repeat that part?
Yeah. So actually, I have 15 years, more than 15 years of experience, and the interviewer, they're expecting a lot of things from me. That as a senior architect level, or as a senior DevOps level.
Got
And
it.
at the time of interview, they expect me that because they ask me a lot of scenario based questions. So, Abhishek, also one thing is that I gone through with your video, and you told straight away that from 2024, it's difficult to crack an interview because they expect they expect a practical level of
Yes.
answers and not
Yes.
theoretical, right?
Yes.
So in that way, in that terms, how I try to explain to the interviewer, because I have actually on a ground basis, I have infra level of expertise, rather than a DevOps. As a DevOps, I work around about 3 to 4 years of experience that I have, but they probably they must be thinking that I have worked more than 10 years. So I have done a setup. I have done a setup also on my laptop
Got
through
I
VMware,
no, no, I
also VirtualBox. Yeah.
got your question. It's a common question, so I understand what your question is about. So, see, let me tell you. So you have started with the steps. Okay, you have got all the setup on your laptop. You have got VMware. You have got your workstation. Thing is, you have a lot of experience, right? So you have 15 years experience, and probably one thing is you can project the number of experience that you have in DevOps. You don't have to show all the experience in DevOps, and you can just say that your relevant experience in DevOps is 5 years, 6 years, 4 years. Second thing is, yeah, going back to the same thing, practical learning. Okay, so how much you keep learning practically, that is more important. Okay, so there are basic projects on the internet, there are difficult projects. You can make situation more complicated. Like, take a simple project, try to implement advanced monitoring on that, where you play with Prometheus, you play with Grafana. You can implement the ELK stack on top of that. You can implement the CI/CD project for that. So what happens with all these things? Why I keep saying do all these things? Nothing. You just understand the scenarios. If the interviewer is asking you something, you already know that scenario because you ran into that issue. Okay, then you can explain that. Okay, this is a scenario, I can solve this scenario in this way. Or when you keep doing things, when you keep reading things, you will also gain some experience in the architecture. Okay, if you read this company blog post, the Netflix company blog post, or XYZ, so you will also understand from their blog post that okay, this is a problem that they have faced, this is the architectural change that they have done, and this is how they improved. Especially for your experience, this is very, very important.
I mean, Abhishek, one thing is that actually, uh, I stopped my interviews. Okay, because what happened? One interview, if they call for do you have experience of AWS and plus integrated with Terraform, integrated with the automation with Terraform, integrated with AWS in infrastructure and all that stuff, and also the thousands of DevOps tools. The one interview call that comes with Azure, or one interview call comes with GCP. Nowadays, what happened? The person who gives an interview, he just get confused that, oh, I mean, for AWS, then I have to plan for 1 month, or for again to study on Azure, then it will take 15 to 20 days. Again for GCP. So exactly, Abhishek, I mean, I have to understand as per the company requirement, because all the three
No, no, no.
cloud is
See,
very difficult to cover it. Yeah.
Amol, I'll tell you one thing. So just stick to one thing, please. If you want to apply for AWS, only apply for AWS things. You might get less number of calls, but at least you will not be demotivated. Okay. So if you are giving AWS plus Azure plus GCP, only thing that you will end up is with demotivation. That, okay, they're asking a lot of questions on the GCP architecture. So now I have to go and learn that. Again, I have to learn AWS, I have to learn Azure. No, if you're getting one interview call, it's fine. But stick to one core skill of yours. Okay, your tech stack can be AWS plus Kubernetes plus Terraform plus one thing. Give interviews on that particular tech stack. Okay, if you're failing, improve on that particular tech stack.
Okay. And also one thing, Abhishek, I'm not good enough in scripting and all Python, but does it count a major role in the DevOps? Because
Yes.
I actually work as a freelancer in a different company for a US base remotely. But when they used to assign me a task on daily basis, right? So those automation that used to be, then I was try to understand that, okay, that whatever the task the client used to give me, in that terms I supposed to get expertise in either in scripting and also plus Python. So how much I have to cover up in that way? Because there was, it's a 50% more that you have to get automized, and automation comes, if automation question that comes, then you have to be very expertise in either Uniscripting or Ansible, or either Python. So because I'm a infra type of person, right? So how much I am supposed to cover in that way?
Okay, I can explain you. See, it is important. Okay, first, straightforward answer. You need to learn shell scripting and you need to learn Python scripting. Okay, straightforward, because as a DevOps engineer, you automate a lot of things with that. There is no other answer to the question. You need it. Okay, so once you learn that, then you can explain your experience again, like do some projects, how Python is used in DevOps. Try to understand that. Okay, why Python is used by DevOps engineers? What kind of automations DevOps engineer do with Python?
Okay. Yeah, Abhishek, I got it. And the last question is that from the 2024, the market is, completely down. The payroll structure is completely changed, and a lot of recession is going on. But still, I stay in Pune. But I'm parallel. I'm giving a lot of interviews, because my salary expectation also in that way is very high. But yeah, in that terms, how market is? In India, or out of India, because I'm trying for an international job also through Naukri. So how the market is that, or how the company level, international level, they expect from an engineer?
Okay, so market is good in India, that I can tell you. Internationally, it depends on the country that you're applying for. Okay, and also for the remote position, like if you want to move to that country, it totally depends on that company if they're willing to sponsor. Okay, what kind of role that they're looking for, what is the job description, level of expertise that they're looking for. But at this point of time, I think internationally is little difficult looking at the job market. In India, you have a lot of companies which can pay you good as a full stack developer pays, DevOps engineers can get paid. That is something that I can say, because it depends on company to company, right? TCS doesn't pay as much as Google pays.
Yeah, exactly. And also
you-
Abhishek, one thing is that actually I have the business visa, right? So the people who have business visa for it,
Amol,
so
Amol,
yeah,
we have to give opportunity to
yeah,
everyone. So
sure,
yeah,
thanks. But
try
thanks
to
for your
email
valuable
me.
time, Abhishek. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Chirag, hi. Chirag, I can't hear you. You're on mute.
Uh, Thank you so much for giving me a chance to join, Abhishek. And yeah,
Thanks,
trust me, I was just following that Ansible 0 to Hero and got a notification that
Okay.
that you like. So uh, my question is, Abhishek, I had an experience over Azure networking, Windows networking, and 2 years of experience with Citrix Cloud over virtual apps and desktop. In total, I do have like 8 years of experience, and now I have decided to move to DevOps field. So, first of all, I would like to know. I'm getting some calls.
Hmm.
Whenever I try to apply, I'm getting some calls. However, I want to know that how to showcase my previous experience so that I get some more opportunities, because that
Got it.
the field I'm talking about, I was more into technical support role. However, I was into good domain of networking. I have good knowledge over there. So
Perfect.
I want to know first part that, and secondly, I would like to know that I'm doing some if I'm doing like I'm keeping my efforts on high side over the LinkedIn. I have also created one community inspiring from you, where I able to join 100 sort of members, where we are working on one of the project together. So I'm trying to give a platform to the engineers where we work together on one meeting and try to perform any project. And also I want to, can I showcase that, or what all I can do? So first of all, the main concern is my salary. Would I expect that same hike over the last salary? Secondly, how to showcase my experience? Can I
Got it.
able to showcase that or not?
Perfect. Good question. So let me tell you. First is you have the relevant experience already. Like you were working in the networking domain, so
Yeah.
you must have understanding of how a virtual private cloud works, how a subnet works, how network is assigned to the resources, the virtual machines. So definitely one part of DevOps you are already working on. Okay.
Correct.
And second thing, like if I am in your place, what I'll do is in my resume, first I will highlight these things. Okay, experience working with, let's say, AWS VPC, setting up VPC peering. Okay, I'll highlight all the networking related things, the Route 53, DNS. This will be my first 2-3 points. Then, if you have worked on that particular thing, definitely at some point, you or your team members might have automated those resource creation. Okay, the network resource creation, like you might have automated a VLAN creation, or you might have automated some network appliance automation. Okay, there I will say I have automated that using Python, or if you can practice, you can also show experience using Terraform. Okay,
Okay.
watching the channel, you can get experience on Terraform. Okay, in your free time, you can write some Terraform scripts to automate the network resources on AWS, let's say. Okay,
Mhm.
and that would be my next part. After thorough networking explanation, experience with AWS VPC, experience with DNS, okay, configuring the load balancer, all that thing. Next part would be automation using Python or Terraform,
Mhm.
right? Then I would showcase Kubernetes, because that is one of the most important things in the current market. So you can learn Kubernetes. You might not have gotten opportunity in the past. So after these things, just try to put your Kubernetes experience, what you have learned, how much ever you have learned, like cluster creation using EKS, or you can explain the Kubernetes resources that you have learned, like how to deploy an application onto Kubernetes, how to expose application on Kubernetes using ingress configuration. Again, you can be strong in that because you have networking experience,
Uh,
right? So this way,
yeah.
what you can do is relate your past experience to the DevOps experience.
Okay.
Okay.
So second question is that I'm learning all these courses, AWS 0 to 0, Azure, and whatever the content you have. I'm about to reach like Docker and Kubernetes now. Docker is almost complete. Kubernetes. So you mean to say that gaining this knowledge, I need to showcase that I was working, though I was not into that much of automation in my previous experience, but I can showcase it, right? In that way after learning. So that's
After learning.
what.
After learning.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. After
Yeah.
learning.
So learn
Uh,
it practically. Okay. Now you have all the resources, right? So you can learn it practically. Okay. On your sandbox environments, on your AWS account. Then you can showcase that. Okay. Please don't put
Okay.
that before learning, because in the interview they'll ask you a lot of things and it will be very difficult.
So then if I showcase it, and if they considered me as an experienced person, they are going to ask the interview questions or at that level, right? So
Yeah.
how can I match up the things then? How to
You can
prepare on that?
definitely match up if you practice. There is no problem. 1-2 interviews you will fail, but you will understand what kind of questions they are asking. Okay.
Okay.
Initially you might fail. How did you exactly use Terraform to create those resources? But after the interview you can go back, do a retrospective, and then you can improve the answer. So it's a continuous process, right? You don't have to
Yeah.
get selected in the first interview call. As you keep learning, as you keep implementing, you will eventually do it for sure.
Exactly. So one last question. Um, I have created my resume, which is of like 2 pages with very crisp and clear. However, I want to add some projects, whatever I'm following and whatever I'm doing. So can I add more? I need to explain every steps of that project, or how to showcase my project, or do I need to
No.
add some
Just
more
an
pages, or how it is?
just an overview of what you have learned, overview of the project. That should be fine. You don't have to
So can you
increase.
give me an example for one of the project, how to showcase a project on their resume?
If you are experienced candidate, okay, understand this carefully. I'm telling this to everyone. If you are an experienced candidate, your project will be the project in the organization that you are working for. Okay. For example, I'm working for Amazon, let's say, and I'm working for a particular thing called payments team in Amazon. My project will be payments itself. Okay. Mention payments as your project. What is that payment? 1-2 lines. And in your activities or in your day-to-day tasks, you write the next section, right? There you can explain that I've created the required resources for the payment team using Terraform. I have created Kubernetes cluster and related configuration, deployed the payments team application onto the Kubernetes cluster. Okay. I've used Ansible to create required configuration, virtual machines, anything that is required for the configuration management for the payments team. You need to mention that. Okay. Do not say that deployed a Golang application. That cannot be your project if you're working for Amazon payments team. This is the mistake that a lot of experienced people do. Immediately recruiter will come to know that you are faking it. Right?
Okay.
So
Okay.
you have a company, that company has a client, that becomes your project. Right? Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Thank
Siraj.
you. Thank you so much.
Bye. Hi, Prakash.
Yeah, hi Abhishek, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, so I was waiting for you. Okay,
1
when you
minute.
will connect.
Prakash, just 1 minute. Mohammed asked this question for a lot of time. He was asking about freshers. I think it's a point to address. So let me just address that and then we'll get back to your question. So freshers, if you are a fresher, I'll tell you that it's not impossible to get into the field. You will find it difficult initially. Just the same basic principle. Try to focus on your resume, try to focus on the LinkedIn, try to focus on Naukri. Build relation in the community. Joining the communities will improve your chances. If you're not interested, like you don't want to join the communities, that's totally fine. You can still be active on LinkedIn, search things on the LinkedIn. prepare a good profile, showcase the projects. People are asking what are the projects, anything that you are learning, right? As a fresher, there is no restriction. So the project can be a Golang application that you have worked end to end, or the project can be any Python application that you found on GitHub. You have taken that, you have built CI/CD for that, you have built the Helm chart for that, deployed it on the Kubernetes. You can explain this entire thing. Okay, yeah, Prakash.
Yeah. Hi. Yeah. So Abhishek, you are doing such a good thing. Okay. So it is actually very great thing. So whatever you are doing. Okay. So
Thank you.
I see that I'm following you. I see that all those videos. Okay. So now I already found all these answers. So in this conversation. Okay. I don't want to repeat those questions, but I want to show you my profile once. So if you can check that, so that will be helpful for me.
How many years
That is
experience
on.
you have?
Yeah, I have 6 years of experience as a cloud support engineer, currently working as a hosting support provider company.
Okay, so you are working as a cloud support engineer, you have 6 years experience, and you want to transition into DevOps, right?
Into DevOps, right.
Okay, please show your profile. We can see
Yeah.
what can be improved.
Yes, sir. Yeah, can you see?
1 second. Yeah, we can see.
Yes. So that is the profile. So can I check that?
Okay, can you please scroll down?
Yes.
Yeah, please scroll down further. Okay, can you open the about section?
Yeah.
Let's see, what did you put there?
Yes.
Okay, you hold the bachelor degree, that's fine. That's long back. So what is the other section? At server guy. No. Can you please scroll up? Just
Yeah.
I want to read the about section.
Okay,
About
okay.
section.
Yeah. Can you see that?
Yeah. I delivered top tier technical support. Okay. 6 years AWS cloud practitioner. See, again, this profile is not completely optimized because in your about section, you have added, perfect, you added about the cloud support thing that you have done. But
yeah,
people will not be searching for that. Okay, people will be searching for Kubernetes, people will be searching for Terraform, people will be searching for Python, and they'll not find your profile. That's what I was talking about. This is the key thing in the profile optimization.
yes.
Okay, you might tell me that Abhishek, will nobody find my profile? If someone has a requirement where they want a cloud support engineer, they will definitely find your profile. They like your profile, they like your honesty, but you need to wait for that. Otherwise,
Okay.
if you want to be active, if you want to get more number of calls, then what you need to do is, whatever you are learning Kubernetes, right? From the channel, from the other sources, just
Yes.
showcase that experience. Okay.
So like LinkedIn post or something. So you are saying like
in the about section where you have mentioned about your bachelor degree, right? In the same way, you can mention the Kubernetes experience, like strong understanding of Kubernetes architecture, and
yeah.
how XYZ of Kubernetes works, strong understanding of Terraform, hands-on knowledge of Terraform. Those kind of things you need to mention.
Okay, got it.
Right?
Yeah. Okay.
Perfect.
So
yeah, just work on those points, and every day try to look at the analytics. Okay, add few things to your LinkedIn profile. Try to look at the analytics. If some people are watching your profile, if anyone is able to find you on LinkedIn, and whenever you see the spike in the analytics, you can understand that okay, there is some significant improvement. Similarly, you can keep adding new things, and you can just watch the progress of your profile.
Okay, got it. Okay, thank you for giving me this chance.
Thanks, Prakash. Bye. Hi, Chandra.
Yeah, hi Abhi.
Hi, Guru.
Hi
Yeah,
Guru. Hello.
yeah. We couldn't add you because I can only add people who are in this studio
No, I
space.
did not have the link because I joined late. I'm sorry about
Guru, there is some disturbance. Is it at your
that. No,
end
it's from
or?
his side, not mine. It's his, not mine.
Yeah,
Mine
Prakash.
is
Chandra, please go ahead. Please ask your question.
Yeah, thank you for considering me here, like to get into live. I'm having 2 years of experience in a database administrator. Like I have been following your videos like past 1 month. Like so, how I can put it in the LinkedIn, like from SQL to this DevOps field.
Okay,
If I
right now it's too early for you. You just started learning. So I would say spend more time. At this point of time, don't think about uh, transitioning because you need to spend more time, get complete understanding of uh, DevOps, cloud, Terraform, scripting. Okay, once you're done with all those things, then then you can think of transitioning, showcasing the experience. You just have 2 years experience, right? So
yeah.
now what you can do is in your profile, along with the company that you're working for, initially you can try for internal switch. If that is possible, try for that. If you don't get that, along with the 2 years experience that you have, add one more section with the learnings that you have, okay, that you have gained in the past 2-3 months.
Okay. Can I share my screen so that it will be optimized or something? I will not take much time on that.
No, you can share the screen, but one thing that I can tell you, it's too early for you. That is something that I can say because how can you add the points, right? How can you
See,
add
my
points?
question, I'll tell you. You need to have at least 3 to 6 months of good practice and learning before you can put anything on LinkedIn. Or else they will know that you're trying to market yourself without any much knowledge. And it will be negative on your side. Let me put it that way. My suggestion is spend 3 to 6 months time, learn some tools, put some blog post, log some GitHub profile, GitHub profile and GitHub code and everything, so that you can prove whenever someone calls you that I have done these three things. Just learning for a month is like, I just learned my car and I want to drive an F1. No, it doesn't work like that. No, it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just got chance here, right? That's the reason. Maybe
No,
in
there is
future
no
I will
point in
not get
doing
into
that. There
it.
is no point because if you show the profile also, most of the information will be like not 100% true. That's the case.
Yeah.
So
So
that's honest.
no problem.
So my suggestion is take some time, learn it, get someone
Yes.
to review, not in public, because then it doesn't help anywhere. It's just a waste of your time and our time. Let me put it that way.
So just spend more time at this
Yeah,
point of
exactly.
time.
Yeah.
At this point of time, Chandra, don't think about switching. Okay, honestly, spend 2 to 3 more months. Take some projects, do those projects, gain more practical experience. Then you think about how you can add points. You will also gain some understanding. You don't even probably need me. You can add points from your learning into your resume. Then you can get it reviewed.
Okay. As of now, not at all required that LinkedIn
Yeah,
upload because
don't think about all this at this point. Okay, just
okay.
enjoy your learning journey for now.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks, Chandra. Okay, yeah, we will do few more, and then we will just conclude it. So, Vara has a question. Yeah, please, Vara. You're
No,
on
we
mute.
can't hear you, sir. We can't hear you.
Sorry. I was speaking on mute. Yeah, thanks, Abhishek, and thanks, Guru, for accepting the invite. So I hold like approximately 10 years of experience. So it includes development and the support. So at present, I'm in the level 1 support in the customer facing role. So before starting with your videos, Abhishek, I searched for some other premium courses on the online and spent some amount there, but I couldn't able to focus it. So I started following your videos on YouTube on a daily basis now. So my questions, I have 2 or 3 questions. So based on the experience which I have, and if I wanted to transition from the uh, customer facing role to the DevOps, so how I will be treated, whether I will be treated as a fresher or my previous experience will be considered, and how it is going to affect on my pay scale as well. And other thing is is it good to have in the Slack, in your Slack, if there is any doubts or any issues arise during the practical session? How can I reach out to you, Abhishek? So these are the 2 questions from my side.
Okay. So first one, will your experience count? It will definitely count. Okay. You don't have to apply as a fresher. There is no point applying as a fresher. Okay. Nobody will have 15 years experience in DevOps. Okay. Whether I transition or Guru transition, anyone transitions, the past experience, you have learned something as a customer support engineer. You might have interacted with a lot of customers. You understand their problems. You know how to talk to customers, how to solve their problems. Even in DevOps, sometimes you might have to do it. But customers are the developers, development teams. Okay, right? They are your clients. So all that will be counted. Only thing is, it depends on what kind of experience that you showcase in DevOps. Okay, let's say you have 10 years of experience from the projects that you are doing, from the things that you are learning. Okay, do you want to showcase a vast experience in DevOps, or do you want to showcase that these are the things that I have learned in DevOps, and I want to join AWS DevOps Engineer role, or I want to join Azure DevOps Engineer role? Okay, initially some companies might hesitate, but again, during your interviews, you can explain what is your understanding, what you have done. And package part, I don't think there will be a challenge with that, because package is always provided considering your past experience and which role that you are going into. Just because in the past you are a customer support engineer, they'll not offer you less package. The role that you are taking, the previous package that you have, hike is given on top of that. Yeah.
And with respect to the any doubts, if I wanted to reach out,
yeah, we have that members only Slack, right? So if you join YouTube channel as a member, then we have a Slack community. If you have any questions, we have a good community there where either someone or me, we will try to help as much as possible.
Got it. Yeah, I can understand. And one last question is I took the certification from the Simply Learn website. Okay, it was online classes. So I got the certification in the month of May last month. 2 months back. So if I even if start learning the DevOps now, and it takes another 2 months. So how I need to cover it? I got the certification 2 months back, and it takes another 2 months to get a grip onto the DevOps.
See, honestly,
that doesn't matter. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know how much value their certification has. I don't know if Guru knows.
Yeah.
Do you know, Guru, if their certification?
No, the only value will be from reputed peers. Simply Learn is, I not even heard about them, to be honest.
No, they are providing the Caltech certification.
No, the thing is, Simply Learn is just another company who just gives certification out. If you get certification from AWS, maybe, but I would say less than 5% chances of it making any difference. I would say from AWS, Google, IBM, or Azure, or from Oracle, or even nowadays people are doing from Alibaba, which is fine. But major of the certification has to be from AWS, GCP, or Azure. or else,
Okay.
like for example, VMware or Broadcom, which is now doing for Spring framework, which I'm certified in Spring 3, 4, 5. That makes a difference, but that's for application development. But if you're looking for only from from not do it, DevOps point of view, then my suggestion would be just mention I've simply learned that date. Let them find it. There is no harm in putting, but there is not that if you put it you will get a hike in this one. No, it won't. It won't make much of a difference. Just put it. For example, I have done an IKM certification, which is like one of the toughest in Java. Trust me, we have to pass that before you even get shortlisted for Goldman Sachs. But nowadays, not many people know about AKM because it's a very, very thing. Yeah. So, yeah. I hope this makes
Thank you so
sense.
much. Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks for your time. Yeah.
Vivek, hi. Vivek, you are on mute.
You're on mute, sir.
Hi, Abhishek. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hi.
I'm a huge fan of your channel, and I'm also a fellow member in the Slack community. It's a huge
nice.
help. Thank you so much for all the stuff you're doing.
Thank you.
My
You also
question
have a
is-
guitar.
Pardon
I
me?
said you also have a guitar.
Guitar.
Oh yeah. I'm very much into music. I have a bass and I'm the few more guitars there.
Okay.
Yeah. So my question is, I have been working with a startup straight out of college when I passed out in 2017 as a blockchain developer, and since it was a startup, we were doing pretty much everything. And over time, I realized I love working on the server kind of stuff. I didn't know the term DevOps back then, but initially I started putting the Nginx reverse proxies, then slowly putting system D services in the server. Then I initiated the Dockerization effort for pretty much all our apps. But the thing is, the scale, the company has not grown big, and the scale at which we couldn't use Kubernetes. I tried to convince Kubernetes that's overkill. So then I set up a Docker Swarm for that. For my own learning, I did some K3s clusters since I've joined your channel and stuff. The thing is, I'm not able to, when I'm, ek to interviews getting is slightly tough because I don't know if tough is the right, but I'm not getting enough interviews. I'll share my LinkedIn profile and resume also once, if you have time to just quickly go through once. The question is, how do I explain my transition to the interviewers? Right. One part is the technical part where I was failing on the Kubernetes technical stuff because I've not worked on it per se before, but now I started my own blog also very recently, and I'm posting every project I'm doing. I'm posting like end-to-end code there, like creating Terraform, Ansible scripts to provision the server and install the apps, either systemd or Docker. But interviews, what's happening is they're like, okay, so what's the production Kubernetes thing you have worked on? I'm like, okay, so in a blockchain company, Block Explorer is a very core app. So I have containerized the Block Explorer and put it on a K3s cluster right now, so that all the APIs, all the apps run through that API. So it helps the load. So that's what I usually tell. But I think this is a pretty simple use case of Kubernetes, right? In a big company. So my question is like, how do I explain it to them? And then also in terms of the financial expectations. So if I'm saying, ki, hey, I'm applying for a senior DevOps engineer, and if I say I'm expecting 16 to 20 LPA, in the current company, like I joined as one of the founding employees, so I own equity. I don't really have a regular salary. So then that becomes a big thing. Like they say, oh, then we can only give you this much amount of raise based on whatever your equity is worth. And so there are 2-3 questions here. So maybe if I want to clarify,
Yeah.
One is maybe profile review, how to explain in interviews, and how do I explain the transition from probably a pure blockchain to DevOps role. In fact, I'm even trying to stick to blockchain. Maybe like in blockchain, you have minor nodes. Maybe put them in Kubernetes and do projects like that. So that I can still stick in the blockchain industry and not move to something else. Yeah, that's my question.
I'll take this question if you don't mind.
Sure.
Yeah.
Why did I take it in the first case is because of blockchain. I'm sure you have heard about a company called Aramco.
Yeah.
You know Aramco, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
the biggest
Yeah.
company in the world, the oil producer. Yeah, so they use blockchain and they use DevOps. Means I used to work for them. I went and worked for in Khobar City for some time. Now, it's very admirable that you are being proactive.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is very good. Number two, I have repeated this almost on every video talk or something. Don't use the word transition.
Okay.
Transition means I was doing something and I'm doing something, like I was a blacksmith, now I want to be a goldsmith.
Okay.
Why? Yeah. Instead of having one skill, show that you have two skills, no? Why are you showing like that? Yeah. You are a blockchain developer, blockchain infrastructure. Now you are a DevOps engineer. Both. Why can't you be both? What project they give is after you get the project in the company. That's fine. I'll tell you my case, okay? I was very good at C++. My my expertise when I was in uni was viruses, or TSR as they call it.
Yes.
TSRs. Yeah, viruses. Obviously, no one will give you a job to create viruses. So I started as a developer. But the thing is, as soon as I started as a developer, I started to learn on the things and make it look like, don't lie, by the way. Don't lie on your CV. Never do that. You can say that I know these things. As long as you're able to answer the scenarios, you should be fine. Yeah. And
Yeah.
when now it's all about positioning. Yeah. If you say I'm only going to do this, I'm not going to do that, then maybe that. Think from a recruitment manager's perspective. If you say, sir, this role needs 3 years of DevOps experience, I have only 2, but I can do all the other operational bits as well, which is 2 years. So we are getting 4, and I'm ready to learn and ready to do more stuff. And my suggestion is, I can't talk about money because I'm based out of London for the last 23 years, so I do not know the Indian salary range. So apologies on that side. Abhishek can answer on that side. My suggestion is, don't use the word transition in any logs or something like that. Say you are doing this, look at me. I do development, I do infrastructure, I do DevOps, and I do support engineering as well. There is no harm in being a support engineer. The problem is, it's us who think that support engineering is bad. No. Most of the people, even in Google, 50% of their work is support engineering only, because the customer is only implementing most of the stuff. So don't take support engineering as a bad uh, thing. But of course, everyone wants to do nice work. My suggestion is, you implemented something on a K83S, right, which is a local server. My suggestion is, try something like Killer Coda and other things. One more thing is that I forgot. Ping me on LinkedIn and let you know. Sorry?
Catacoda, I think.
No, Killer Coda, Catacoda. No, it's Killer Coda. And ping me later. I'll tell you some others also where you can practice for as many things. And also make sure that your LinkedIn profile also has link to your GitHub, which has some very good documented repositories which will explain a lot of things. If you want, I can show you some other things. Abhishek, am I able to share my screen for 2-3 minutes, or is it too much time?
Yeah, I think we have a lot of people, so we can
Yeah.
take Vivek's question on LinkedIn also. But
Yeah,
let's
ping
try to
me on
answer.
LinkedIn, Vivek. Yeah, ping
Sure,
me on
sir.
LinkedIn. Yeah,
Sure,
yeah.
sir.
Sorry about that, but the thing is, or else go to my LinkedIn. I will paste it. I think I have pasted before, but just search for my name and ping me, and I'll show you how to do that. You're doing great, by the way, and I hope you have a very good musical career as well. So, thank you.
Yeah, I will add few things to this, Vivek.
Yeah.
See, one thing I'll tell you is that uh, you can project yourself as working in a blockchain company where you have understanding of blockchain, which you definitely have. Okay, and on top of that, you are also doing DevOps in your organization. Now,
Yes, sir.
in DevOps, you have already containerized. Okay, unfortunately, you did not get chance to put that on Kubernetes,
Yeah.
but you can take a EKS cluster. Okay, on AWS, take a EKS cluster, try to put that if you are not allowed to put your organization workloads, try to get a dummy workload and put that on Kubernetes. You can showcase that in your resume, that you have understanding of Kubernetes, how to deploy blockchain related things on Kubernetes.
Got it.
Okay.
Got it.
And that is an experience that you have gained, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Like if everybody tries to be honest, nobody gets to work on everything in an organization. Even in the current organization, let's say I don't use Ansible at all, for example, or I don't use Terraform at all. Does that mean I don't put anything related to Terraform in my resume? It's not even possible, right? If someone is trying to switch to a different company, first thing that they will do is they will look at what are the important skills at this point of time for me to switch. What are my core skills? In your case, your strength is blockchain and understanding of DevOps. On top of that, anything that you learn, you can add to your profile.
Got it.
Everybody does that. Even I do that. If anyone is trying to switch, they'll also do that, because not everyone gets to work on everything in the current company.
Got it.
You're already in the right track. Already in the right track. You are learning Terraform, you are learning Ansible, you have learned containerization. Above that, missing piece is Kubernetes. So use EKS cluster. Okay, deploy some of the sample projects that we have on the channel or something from the internet. Take your blockchain related things. And
would you say I should buy some credits and do EKS? Because I was trying
No.
entire thing.
Don't worry about the money part. Ping us later. We'll help you out. I think there are a lot of people who are waiting.
Yeah.
Ping us there. Yeah, I think that will be fine.
Sure. And regarding the LinkedIn thing, is it okay if I put it in the Slack group or somewhere else where you can check?
Yeah. Put that in Slack. We'll see.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Perfect. Who is this gentleman? This gentleman is Guru. Someone is asking who is this gentleman.
Okay. You're on mute, sir.
Hi Abhishek, hi Guru. Thanks to you Abhishek, because of following your videos, I recently got a job in one company, and even without having...
Sir, hold your mic properly and talk properly. You're blowing into it.
There is some air when you're talking, right? Just try to put your mic, because we can't hear you.
Yeah, is it fine now?
Yeah,
perfect.
Yeah, thank you so much Abhishek. Because of you, because of your videos I've followed, I recently got a job in one company as a DevOps engineer.
Perfect.
Even though I didn't had any experience in DevOps engineer also before, I got it. After I got to face a lot of failures in previous job interviews, but eventually I got it. So I'm so happy for you, and I want to thank you for that. And even though after getting into it, I'm a bit scared, since I do not have any experience on any project before. So I just want to know how what things I have to go through. I'll go through all the videos,
Okay, I'll answer very simply. Okay, at this point of time, because you have already joined the organization, better meet some of the senior resource in the organization. Try to understand the project that you're working in. Okay, try to understand what exactly will be your day-to-day activities, roles and responsibilities, what tool set do they have, what is the stack in the organization, and focus on that. Okay,
right.
Because initially for some time you need to work for that company, you need to survive there.
Right.
There is no point you becoming an expert in Terraform if your company is not even using Terraform.
Right, yes.
Okay? So first, meet some senior resource, try to understand the stack, focus more on the project that you're working on. Okay, look into the documentation of the project. That should be your first thing.
Right, yeah, okay. That's what I wanted to thank you for that personally. Since I got this opportunity, I utilized it, and I was bit I'm happy actually because I got a job, but on parallelly I was confused, what should I do,
no, don't be nervous. I think most of the people out there are very good. So try to ask for help. I think a lot of people will help you out. even in the organization, right? Just don't say that, I'm not understanding anything, can you help? Instead,
Right.
do something. Do try to how do I put that, like, try to do something. Go to the senior resource, ask them, like, I've done this thing, at this point I'm stuck, can you help me out? So some effort from your side, some effort from their side, then you can definitely do it.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
My suggestion is don't take it. See, my suggestion is don't go only with the problem. That is what seniors don't like, right? You say this is the problem. I tried this, I tried this, I tried this, but none of them work. This is my approach. What do you think?
Right. Yes.
Yeah. See, it's like, if you go to your mom and say, Mom, I'm hungry, she'll say, go and take something. There are lots of things. But if you say, I want chicken biryani or whatever it is, and I tried this and tried this did not work, she will say, unfortunately, chicken biryani is not available. Go and eat upma. That's what it is. So at least you will get something to eat, right? But that's the point, right? So go with some potential solutions, some effort which you take. Just don't go with the problem. They already have 20,000 problems to solve. Why one more? Yeah. So go with some solutions. Yeah. And don't worry. Once you get the job, first 2-3 months, concentrate on the job and tell seniors what you want to do in the first 3 months. How would they see you successful? And get that list and try to tick off that list first. And then do other things in the background later.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thanks, Afroz. Yeah, Hemant, before we go to your question, just 1 second. Yeah, before we take your question, why ATS score is low after filling all the details? Used hard skill, soft skill, and all. Now, my question is that, does ATS score really matter a lot? Okay. Honestly, I'm not even sure, because when I create my resume, I don't look at ATS score. Okay, what is ATS? It's a software where most of the times, most of the companies just use ATS to pick the details from your resume and upload it on their company portals. So, like, don't completely rely on ATS. Don't completely think that if your ATS score is good, your resume is good. Yeah. Switching back, Hemant.
Hi Abhishek, hi Guru. Thanks for giving me a chance. So just to give you a background, I've been in the IT industry for mostly close to a decade with recent experience as a QA functional lead and few years of ETL as well with Informatica. I'm currently located in Ottawa, Canada. So I would like to know, currently I'm basically out of job because I relocated from a bigger city, Toronto, to a smaller one. I worked with TCS before. So I would like to know what should be my approach, to what extent I should showcase my theoretical knowledge with DevOps versus how much I can show my involvement in hands-on with DevOps, and what kind of experience level I can ask for DevOps. I appreciate if you can answer that.
Okay. So, what is your total experience? You said 10 years? Yeah.
Yes, 10 years in IT. Yeah.
See, how many years you can showcase experience in DevOps is very subjective, right? So it depends on your level of understanding, how much you have done. One thing I'll tell you, whether you are in Canada, whether you are in India, the format of interviews have changed. Okay. Now nobody is going to ask you what is Kubernetes. So your theoretical knowledge is good for your fundamental understanding. But interviews are not driven in a theoretical fashion most of the times these days. Okay. So what you need to do immediately is switch from theoretical style of understanding to practical. So try to do everything hands-on.
Okay.
Like if you are in the IT industry from a decade, you might be more used to the traditional way of interviews where it was more of a chit chat, or it was more of asking some standard set of interview questions. But now,
right,
it's a scenario based interview style. So try to break things, do the projects, create some portfolio like Guru was talking about, right? A good GitHub profile with good documentation, which explains what you have done as part of that particular thing. So that should give you a lot of opportunities for the
And
interviews.
and also my suggestion is, don't write a repository or create a repository, write a blog which says execute these 10,000 commands to make something work. That's the worst thing you can do. If you're just writing commands, then you are just, I can ask Chat GPT for that. Why should I hire you in the first case? Yeah.
Right.
So my suggestion is, when you create if you go and look in my repository, none of my things will say execute this 5,000 commands. No, maximum will be 3 to 4 commands. Clone this or fork this, clone this, change this variable, do Terraform, that's it. And you'll get all these things done. Now I'm providing a solution. I'm not telling you to do the work. If I'm telling the other person to do the work, then what is the need of hiring you people or hiring me, to be honest? Yeah. So think about, when you look at the Amazon or Google's perspective, the maximum number of clicks on number of things you do is 3 before you get the result. Yeah.
Okay.
But if you go through if Amazon had 20 steps to buy something, you would go to Fry's and get something automatically. Yeah. So try to give
Right.
solutions and try to have Git repositories which has very good documentation and why and what problem is trying to solve. I see some blogs or something. Oh, Git, how can I make backup of Git? Yeah, just back up the file system. That's it. Why should I spend 5 hours doing this all things? So just be careful on what you write. Make sure that you write something which provides solution which is not commonly known or a bit unique. Only then you will be unique, or else you will be the same. You will be the same sheep in the herd, and maybe not listen
Right.
to what. Yeah, makes
Right.
sense.
Yeah,
Yes.
just
So
circling back.
is it
Of,
yes, go ahead, Abhishek.
I was saying the gist of what whether Guru has explained or what I have explained is, try to do more practical hands-on.
Exactly.
And you said that you also have a career gap. Don't try to extend that, because again, you have to justify that. So
Correct.
at this point of time, the thing that you do is focus more on the practical learning, start
Yeah.
giving more and more interviews. That's it.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the Zero to Hero playlist that you have on YouTube should be good enough to start off. And
Yeah, to start it's good. Definitely. Yeah.
okay. Okay.
Thanks so
Okay.
much.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you for your input. Appreciate
Bye.
it. Thanks. Bye.
Okay,
Yeah.
Bala, please go with your question.
Yeah. Hello. Hello,
We will
Abhishek, bro.
take
How are you?
three more after this, and then we will conclude. Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will complete it quickly, bro. So it's a very big thanks you. Thanks for your videos, bro. So actually, I'm working as a DevOps engineer in HCL Technologies currently since last 3 years, bro. So in my organization, we are not using Terraform, we are not using Argo CD anything, but I got so much knowledge because of your videos. It's a big thank you, and we are using mostly Helm and CDK.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, it's more and we have so many people asking in the chat, bro. So even I am also trying to switch to company now. So how to handle 60 days and 90 days notice period, bro?
Okay. So
Yeah, I will tell you, bro, the scenario. So I will tell you. So I am searching from last 1 month. So I have added both in LinkedIn and Naukri. So I am getting not getting calls that enough, bro. That is why I am here.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Like, I understand that 90 days notice period is definitely a challenge. Even if I have company, I will think twice before hiring someone with 90 days notice period, because quite obviously, right, in that 90 days you might get multiple offers. So what is the guarantee that you will join me if I initially recruit you? or initially offer you a job. So I don't have solution to that. I'll be very open, because I don't know how to tackle that. I've not been in that situation. I've not been in that position. So maybe someone who has switched from HCL, you might have some colleagues, right, who have
Yes.
switched to different jobs. Probably they would be best one to answer, because I don't know how to justify recruiter that even though I have 90 days notice period, I'll definitely join your company.
Okay. And one more request, bro. So as one of the video, you told that the future is ML ops and this one, AI ops, so AI related stuff. So I tried one of your this one, this Chat GPT as well. So I tried it. It got work. Thank you so much for that also. And I added that multi-cluster level Argo CD also. I've added in my resume as my own project, bro. Yeah, that is very good. And now it is looks good for me. It's like good resume.
Perfect.
It's fulfilled. So if any chance, can you please do videos on the ML ops?
Sure. I will
Yeah.
definitely try to do that. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, bro. Thank
Thanks,
you, bro.
Bala. Bye.
Yeah, bye.
So, Guru, there is one question probably you can answer from the chat section. That is, if there is a fresher, the certifications, AWS or Kubernetes, they are like in Indian currency 25K, 15K. So, would you recommend freshers spending that money on certifications? Do you think they can guarantee them jobs?
There is no guarantee anywhere. Let me put it straight.
Yeah.
My suggestion is look at statistics. Okay. I'm sure Abhishek, me, and lot of senior people, they work on two things. One, facts. Number two, numbers. That's the only thing matters. Fact is search for it. Okay. Number one, how many people get new jobs who are certified? Not many. Less than 10%. Look at me. I'm a very good example. Before joining Do It, whose t-shirt I'm wearing, unfortunately or fortunately, yeah, I had no AWS or GCP certifications. And my company is one of the biggest partners of AWS and GCP. Yeah. What they asked me was what you know, what you don't know, and they will give me the job. Yeah. So, number one, your certification matters, but only based on certification, you will not get a job. And the thing is, 10K, 15K is a lot of money. Trust me, it is. So, my suggestion is study for it and look out for vouchers. Go and subscribe to a lot of mailing lists from Google, go to AWS, and there is something called Skill Boost in both of them. Yeah, subscribe to their email. You don't have to read everything. No, just subscribe. Once in a while, they give you a voucher. Just pick it. Just book it, and within a month, you have to take. Worst case scenario, you will fail the exam. At least you will learn something. Wait for maybe 1 or 2. Every 3 months, they send a lot of vouchers, man. Trust me, they do. And I attend a lot of meetups, online meetups, where they will suddenly give 5 vouchers. Take
That
those.
is
You don't need to
important.
spend the money. Yeah, don't spend the money. But my suggestion is don't only rely on certifications to get jobs. No. My suggestion is even if you get certified, when you go to the interview, they will ask you scenario-based question, and this is where you will fail. So my suggestion is always work on something where where you find something which is helpful, where you can show practical examples. So don't worry, don't rely on certification only. But if you are a multimillionaire like Abhishek, then then you can do more certification. Of course, I'm joking. It's not about how much money you have, it's about what else. But let's say you have just already landed a job, and you feel that you're not skilled enough, you want to learn more, which for opportunities which are not provided by your company, go and do certifications. It's all context driven, but given for me, it's 100 pounds or 120 pounds or something, which is kind of nothing. Or let's say one day's expense of my daughter, let's put it that way. But that's different. So my suggestion is don't do certification, rely on certifications only. I hope that helps.
That is important point that Guru has mentioned. Even if you are a fan of certifications, like you really want to do it, there are a lot of ways how you can get free certification vouchers. You can, like Guru mentioned, if you go to any virtual or physical events that these communities host, they give out a lot of vouchers. Like once I have been to a Kubernetes community day, and end of the event they have given away some 20 vouchers. So similarly, the mailing list and all, you can find that certification vouchers if you are really fan. Otherwise, it's not mandatory. Yeah, Akash. So Akash will be the last one that we will be talking today. Akash, please go ahead.
Yeah, Abhishek, can you hear me?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, thank you for joining me. I'm a 2023 passed engineering passed out in computer science. Uh, Actually, I'm not placed in college placements or interviews. Two or three I went to final and cracked the HR, but I didn't receive any calls or anything.
Okay.
And I think I have a problem. I think I have weak in my resumes, so I think I'm not getting calls. So I rectified some of it. Recently, I from February or March, I started seeing your videos on AWS and practice AWS. But when I am trying to apply, I'm not getting any calls or nothing.
When you are applying, you are not getting the calls.
Yeah, for past 3 months. And I
Okay.
also did internship in Tech Mahindra as in AWS.
When was
Then
that?
also from February to June last month.
Oh, you were doing internship till June.
Yeah.
Okay, then it's good. Like you have just completed your internship and you are looking out for a job, right? It's just like 1 month that you have completed your internship.
Yeah. Actually, my
Okay.
internship is period is only about 5-6 months only. But after completing my internship, I'm not able to find jobs. I'm not receiving calls at all.
GCP.
Yeah, got it. No, I totally got your question. So,
Yeah.
see, one thing that I'll tell you is first thing, did you make sure that all the things like your resume is perfect, your LinkedIn, where you're actively looking for jobs, did you make sure that everything is up to date? Like you have updated all the required skills. Did you make sure about that thing?
Yeah, in resume and LinkedIn, I have not specified every skill I have in AWS. Not everything, but
Yeah.
major ones. AWS, what I worked, I have mentioned.
Yeah. See, like, can I see your LinkedIn profile for one?
Yeah.
Is it possible for you to share the LinkedIn profile so that I can understand, or I can at least help you?
Yeah.
Okay, Guru, people are asking you to share your LinkedIn profile.
I will do that. Yeah, just give me 1 minute.
Akash, are you sharing your screen?
No. I have shared you the LinkedIn profile in the chat. Shall I share the screen?
Yeah, please. Yeah, let's do this last one. We will review Akash profile, and then we will conclude the call.
Abhishek, can you do me a favor? For some reason, I'm not able to paste my link. I don't know why. It says it is failed.
Can you
Can you
see?
copy and can you
Can
copy
you
my link?
please send that in a private chat, Guru? I can put
It
that.
is in the private chat. Okay, just
Okay,
I'm
I got it. I got it. I got it. Don't worry.
yeah. If you paste it, that would be great. Thanks very much.
Okay. Just 1 second, Akash.
Yeah.
Okay, whoever wants
While
to.
this is happening, I'll just answer Mira's question. Just wait 1 minute. The Mira's question: are there any multi-node Kubernetes playground for hands-on practice requires? Okay, Mira, ping me later. I'll give you one. Tidakoda is, I think, single node cluster, but there are others. Ping me on the link which is there, and I'll help you out. Ben, also ping me out on this one because we need to spend time with others. This answer is a long
Yeah,
one, so ping me there.
yeah.
Okay, sorry about
You
that.
have
Yeah.
you have K3D. You have kind. You can install that, and on your local
No,
you can
she
do
wants multi-node cluster online. She doesn't want
online.
on the
Okay.
laptop. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Akash. Now let's see your profile. Uh, so the first thing it says Java, JavaScript, and Python. Why should I look for your profile in DevOps? Because you said Akash Peddi and it says Java,
Yeah,
JavaScript.
actually, before 2 3 days only, I've changed because I thought that for DevOps nobody is hiring freshers, so I again changed it.
Okay. Like, can we see your profile now? Like, do you have anything updated related to DevOps?
No, no, I have removed it. Like
Then
in
it's hard to, yeah.
okay,
Do
because
one thing. Do one thing, sir. Because it's not relevant. Abhishek, do one thing. Open mind. I think it will solve a lot of issues for a lot of people. Just
No, no,
yeah.
you need to share that.
Can I share my screen? Let's see if I can present. Screen share. Screen share is two
Yeah. So
monitors.
Guru is going to share the LinkedIn profile and suggest about few optimization techniques. After that, we will conclude this live stream.
Yeah.
But
Can you see my screen? Yes.
yes,
yeah,
sir.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to zoom it. Let people know if you're able to see.
yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Please go ahead.
Okay. So number one,
Yeah.
this
Guru, one
line.
second. Guru, 1 second. Can you little bit more? Like, can you zoom it
No,
one more?
no, it is already zoomed. It is zoomed a lot. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, fine. Yeah.
Okay. The thing is, okay, I'll zoom. How about now?
Yeah, it's good enough.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that. I have a very sharp 4K huge monitor. That's why. Okay. Number one, yeah, your name should be in a legitimate way. This one is what you want to become and what you are. For example, I'm an engineering SME, but I also am a cloud architect, but I want to become an SRE SME or a mentor. This is what you know and also what you want to be. Yeah, you
Yeah,
can put both. No one is telling you not to.
yeah,
Okay. Then in your contact info, your profile should be there. If you have a website, do it. Your mobile number, your email should be there for sure. And if possible, if your GitHub profile is there, you can add one more. I don't need to because my agileguru.org itself has the links to everything else. Yeah. So I'm not going to do that. Yeah.
yeah.
Number one. Number two, for example, your about section, please don't write too many long sentences. No one gives a monkeys.
Okay.
Keep very short. Yeah. Engineering leader having successful delivery on cloud, a rare unification of proficiency in application infrastructure engineering. My current focus is this. My expertise in leading teams in blah, 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 and these certifications. That's it. That way, when somebody looks into it, they don't have to worry too much looking into the thing, oh, where is my keywords? It's very small and precise. Yeah?
Yeah, but again, just don't mention Kubernetes. Like,
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
yeah, because if you see, Guru has mentioned Terraform modules for scalable apps and services. Like, I understand that he has very good experience on Terraform. If he just mentions Terraform, I don't know, right?
Yeah. The thing is, of course, don't copy and paste mine because they will find out it's mine. Okay, please don't do that. But I'm just
Yeah.
giving you a idea of how to do it. Yeah, just say Terraform. That's it. And if you have certifications, put and get in touch, whatever. Then on the featured, if you have written some good posts, good links, or good articles, put them.
Okay.
Yeah. For example, let me check this one. Yeah. Show all featured items. Let me see if I can show you something. Yeah, like for example, this one. Now, as I mentioned in my previous talks, yeah, I don't write articles which will tell how to install in 20,000 lines where you have to type the command. No. If you look at this one, what is the problem I'm trying to solve? How to do the first thing is GitHub link. Then give screenshots. You have to say what you have to do. You just give screenshots. That's it. And the only thing you have to do is this is the command I need to execute. That's it. And you will get a load balancer. After this, how to manage your cluster. You have to do this and then get the code and creating the folder structure. You can copy the code and change all the things, and then you will get the thing. And all the repos are here. I have not written too much long about the things and everything. Conclusion, after completing, what you will get, what is the resources, what is the thing, what is the context, so that the person who's reading will understand what they can get. Don't try to show that you know something. No, you have to show that you have provided solutions for your company and yourself. Yeah. And
Yeah.
this one, to execute this, you have to just clone the code and most likely change this bit only. That's it. You don't have to do anything else. So please understand, make the person who is looking into your profile their life easy. It's not about you, it's how you treat them. Yeah. Okay. Now I'll go
One minute.
back to my profile again. Now,
Yeah.
if you are already in a job, make sure that you have the responsibilities and other things which you have put. The skills. Yeah. What are you responsible for? Cloud engineering, this and this. Yeah. So
Yeah.
the thing is, make sure that you mention, of course, you have to mention your, if you have done, and if you have done any certification. My profile is not the best. I know that. But at least it is far better than most of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Provide information which is concise. Don't write long sentences, please. It's not worth your time and not their time either. And for people who think, should I put projects? Yes, put as much information as possible, but don't add too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'll stop here. Stop sharing this thing.
Perfect. I think it was a good conclusion. Definitely for the live stream. It was good to see your profile and how
Excuse me,
you.
Abhishek.
Yeah.
Can I share you my resume on LinkedIn so you can
Yeah.
give me any
Yeah.
feedback?
You can share it. You can share it.
Yeah. Thank you. It was nice.
So yeah, thanks Guru again for sharing your profile and explaining the optimization techniques. So whoever has watched this stream, I would just like to conclude it with saying, see, it's just a game of presenting yourself, right? So if someone is getting interview calls and if you are not getting the interview calls, just try to understand like what is missing in it. If the job market is not good, of course it will have some impact, but that doesn't mean that entirely impacts your opportunities of not getting the calls. It can also be that you are missing something in your profile, you are not projecting yourself well. So make sure you do it right way. uh, I have shared some LinkedIn optimization techniques. Guru also has shared few things. By following it, I think you can do better. So thank you so much, whoever has joined the stream and whoever is going to watch it later. So see you all in the next one. Bye bye. Thanks, Guru.
Bye, man, and good luck to everyone. Thanks very much.